famous camera again. It's over. Oh my God, napansin tayo. We're here now at... Saan pa tayo? Senma. Ayan, kumakain kami. Bago mag-shoot sila. Support lang kami. We're like that eh. Supportive friends. Hi, Bea. Hi, Golda.
Casey, pakita mo yung kinakain.
Pang-construction.
Magkano siya sa pera natin?
Hindi ko alam. So, ayan.
Yes.
Ganda namin.
Ang laki ng kinakain.
Ito pala yung bata.
Okay. Oh, yes. Bawig siya. Isa pa construction.
May shift sa driving mo. Anong gagawin mo? Anong laki ng kinakain?
Oo, for one na rin.
Pwede naman i-share kay kay Lady
For
Girl.
one.
Kay Bro.
Actually, for eating for two yata si Phil. Different daw darating.
Oo, may recording na wala tayo. Kaka-start lang.
Different din darating.
Bye! Grace! Grace! Bye! Kasama namin siya kanina.
Hi. Hey, hello. Hi, we're back.
Okay, that's... Here pa, okay. Welcome to Maroon Talk, the only segment dedicated to anything and everything UP fighting Maroons. I'm Film Moran, batch 2010 from UP Los Baños.
Hi, Mark Ordonez, batch 96, UP Diliman.
Yeah!
Hi, Lee Ortiz, batch 06, UP Diliman.
Excuse me, friends.
Hi, friends. Baliktad. Hi, Christine Concepcion. Batch 2003, UP Diliman.
Yes. Sponsored by Accenture.
Sa akin, Bay Alcata, 2010, UP Diliman, 2011, UP Manila.
Yes. Lock Bea.
Vinny Corrales, 2006, UP Manila.
Yes. Yes, sir. Okay. So, ano na meron yun? It's the freaking volleyball season already. And
Yeah.
we're gonna discuss everything that you need to know for this year. So guys, go ahead. Wala.
Yeah, it's 1 week away. UP volleyball season is going to be opening this Saturday, February 15. And timely enough, we just got the lineup right in our hands today. And some new names in the lineup as well. No? So let's go ahead and maybe name a few of the people that is already in the lineup. First up, we have Rosie Rocher, which is named our captain. She's an opposite spike. Yeah, Rosie Rocher. Obviously, we have our super seniors, Diana A. Carlos, our thoughts. We have Isa Molde, we have Justin Dorok, and then our comebacking setter, Rose Kailing. We also have our middle blockers, Maricela Layug and Jesma Ramos. Then we have our sophomore middle blocker, Lori Bernardo. Then we have our second setter, Mai Sotomin. Then we have our middle blocker, Jaila Atienza. Is going to be playing for the first time as part of the lineup.
Yeah.
I think she's a sophomore, right?
She's a sophomore. It's her second year with the team. Although it's her first playing year, she's from FEU High School. So she's around 5'11" and playing as a middle blocker.
Okay. Also in the lineup, we have a new open spiker, which is Jewel Encarnacion. Jewel Encarnacion is from
Salzubel.
Salzubel.
Ayun po yung ambag niya. Taga-cheer ng mga taga-Lazal Zubel. Lazal. Kita mo po.
We also have in the lineup Stephanie Bustillo. Stephanie Bustillo hails from
Cebu. She's from Medellin National High School.
Medellin National High School. Yes, kilala niya rin sila Isa Molde, actually. Then we also have Anu Rivero, Jenny Padilla, is now part of the team as well.
Yeah, Jenny Padilla is from Bacolod Daytong. So she's very familiar with our second setter, si Maymay Sotomil. They've been teammates for quite some time.
High school.
Yes.
And lastly, rounding up the 14, we have Eureka S. Lapor. Eureka S. Lapor already played for us for beach volleyball. And she hails from
With from Mindanao, di ba? Angelicum Learning Center.
Yes, Angelicum. Yeah, and she has won multiple MVP awards also in tournaments that has been done in Mindanao. So congratulations to our 14 players representing the University of the Philippines.
Uy, ang bag! Yun yung bag namin. Cheer!
Yes, it's
Yes.
first
Yeah.
sem. Yeah.
Who won? Who won?
Diba?
Did we get bronze?
No.
No.
That was last season eh.
Last season, okay. I think it was it Rosie who represented us as well this year?
Yeah, Rosie and Yor. Tapos I forgot who the other one is.
It might be Justin.
I'm
Forgot
not
already
sure.
also.
I'm not sure.
Yeah. But I'm sure it was UST who won that one.
Ah,
And Lasal is silver, I think. They got second place.
Yeah.
lalo ng Team
Okay,
45.
so it is already this weekend, the start of the matches for both men's and women's volleyball. And our first match will be against UE. Now, with the schedule that has been released, it has been known already that most of our matches for the first round of this season will be played in the morning. So, since most of the games now are in the morning, tawag sa atin is Team Kape and then Team Starbucks.
Using UP.
Yeah.
Team Cold Brew.
It's usually 9 a.m.
Yes, 9 a.m. for the men's and then 11 a.m. for the women's game.
Venue.
So the venues, so the first match that we will have against the University of the East will be in Mall of Asia Arena. Again, that will be on a Saturday. So dapat maaga tayo lahat gigising.
Okay, kaya niyan. Sanay-sanay tayo dyan, di ba?
Yes.
UP fight.
And then immediately after the University of the East, we will have our next match against Ateneo. That will be made or done in the Phil Sports Arena. So that's the new venue that we have, you know. So instead now of Phil Oil, we have now Phil Sports. So
Ultra? Ultra
yes,
ba yun?
yes, Ultra.
Grabe, old school. Sure.
Sa mga nagtatanong, ano kasi ng Phil Sports, it's in Ortigas actually, nga yung dating Ultra.
Near Mega
And
Mall.
for the people that is going to be looking, for example, for parking, kasi I know it's very difficult to park there.
Park na ako sa Mega Mall.
Malayo sa Mega.
When Estancia Mall.
Estancia
Pwede
pala.
rin within the Phil Sports Center mismo.
Around,
or kung
right,
masipag kayo maglakad ng konti, pwede rin Ayala na
30th.
Ayala na 30th or Metro Walk, since Metro Walk naman siya. Diba? Pwede
Walk.
naman doon.
Literal nila yung walk.
Yeah.
Walk the metro.
Yung first game natin actually sa Phil Sports will be against Ateneo, and that will be the only match this first round that's we're going to be playing in the afternoon. So yun yung one of the other things. So of note for the first round this season, wala na tayong games sa Inares Antipolo. So that means wala tayong auto win.
Walang home court. Home court advantage.
Home court advantage. Since wala pa tayong talo actually sa Inares Antipolo since season 81 basketball.
Right.
So, sayang, pero who knows, baka naman sa
Second round.
Sa second round meron tayo because they're really adding a diversity a little bit dun sa mga venues.
So after Ateneo, we have...
After Ateneo, we have Adamson, and then we have a 1-week break. After the 1-week break, we will be meeting FEU, and then another 1-week break. And then we head to a very, very interesting stretch of matches. Next up, we will have, I think it's UST. UST. And then we will have LaSalle. And then finally, we will have our Tormentors.
Who are they?
Season 81, which is the annual Lady Bulldogs.
Why are they our term what?
Well,
Ano Dementor? Bakit?
Because they eliminated us somewhat from the Final Four
sakit.
last year. They were, again, a rookie-laden team last year. Yun nga lang, matatapang lahat. They had nothing to lose.
Ba't di na lang sila nag-UP? Charot.
Anyway, those are really, really close matches. And we had match points actually in both matches that we played against them in round 1. So this time around, obviously, we're up for revenge because I think some of the matches that we'll be playing, specifically the ones for NU, maybe the ones for Adamson, FEU, and UE, those are probably must-win matches for us, especially for the first round if we are really going to be intending to reach the playoffs for this particular season also.
Upon checking the schedule,
Yes, Pim.
siguro for me, okay lang din kasi dalawa lang yung weekday
Yes.
na for the first round.
Yes.
That's against Ateneo and Lasal.
Yes, Correct.
So the rest of the 6 what?
Yeah.
Five
5 matches.
are on
Weekends.
So
Yeah.
Push sa mga
more possibilities
alumni.
to watch.
Oo nga. Yun nga lang nga, yung Ateneo Lasal matches natin weekday. Pagsisiksikan nila tayo sa sa Phil Sports Arena.
Good luck.
And alam mo yun, they're underestimating our crowd. So everybody manood tayo, let's flock the Phil
UP
Sports
fight.
Arena and prove them wrong, So let's be the 7th man on that
Ibang sport to.
already. So that we can really cheer on the girls because those matches against Ateneo and Lasal will be very, very crucial as well. Okay?
Yes.
So what else? What else can we say about the schedule actually? So it says here, okay, so on a span of 3 days, we will have back-to-back matches against possible contenders that we have for the season. For example, for a match against Ateneo, which will be on a Wednesday, immediately after that on a weekend we'll be playing against Adamson. And then secondly, on a match against LaSalle, 3 days after that we'll be playing on a weekend UST. So we would really need to be talaga at our best when we're playing against.
Ano yan, Pim? Ambag na po dimple niya.
So, another thing of note regarding the schedule, yung last 4 matches natin specifically be quite emotional. FEU, the team that we defeated in the PBL for the championship last off-season was the team that dumped us out of the Final Four because we were competing against them for the last...
Bakit? Ba't may laman?
We were competing against them for the last spot for the Final Four last season. And they did well and they made it to the Final Four.
Sorry.
FEU. Di mo yan, not listening? Not listening.
And we were 5th place last year with a 6-8 record. And then the next match that we have after FEU will be UST. As we all know, every match that we have against UST is very competitive for both basketball and volleyball. And in all honesty, between me and everyone, I think everybody, UP people, hates losing to UST. So I think magandang laban ito. Kasi if there's one crowd talaga that has a cheer that can match us, it's the ghost cheer talaga. And sometimes it really gets to our nerves. But alam mo, it's a friendly match na. I would imagine. But
So
we have
may
some
bawi
friends
sa
as well
dulo.
within UST. And then next we have DLSU. So sa DLSU naman, I think they will be out for a vengeance. Coach Ramil has already said that they're looking forward to meeting the teams that they didn't beat last season. And now they have reinforcements with them. So they are looking forward in making sure that what happened to them last year to UP will not happen again. So we defeated them in both rounds. So that was unfortunate for them, lucky for us. But we'll see, obviously, to make a repeat and continue our streak against DLSU. And then, as I mentioned, finally again against NU, we'll see, obviously, to do some revenge. So it's going to be a revenge kill for us, if in any case for them. Hopefully. So yeah.
So ano yung give me one game na you're really looking forward to for the first round?
Wow.
Just don't explain na lang.
Wow.
This one.
NU.
NU. Yeah.
Explanation.
No explanation.
Okay, Mark.
UE.
Yeah.
I think UE will set the tone for everything. I would imagine that,
Yeah, we can discuss it later.
it will set the tone also for everything. Because for me, everybody has their hopes up. It's a final year for our super seniors. So we'll be able to see finally what they have been preparing in the off-season so far because we haven't seen them play as a team. This will be the first time against UP. So after seeing them there, we probably would have some idea on how we would fare for the rest of the season. Given, for example, what they have prepared, what type of combination plays, what defense patterns they have developed, for example, what type of maturity, and then also what type of talent these new recruits that we have will bring to the table.
The chemistry, if they've already developed the chemistry.
So, speaking about that first match against UE, Lee, what can
Yep.
we say about the match against UE and what's our history against UE?
Okay, for the recap for season 81. So, we won both rounds. So, round 1, we won 3 sets to 2. Same is true with the second round. Although makikita natin yung difference nung naging statistics natin from the first round to the second round. So for the first round kasi, discuss na lang natin siya on a per stat basis. So for the attacks, lamang tayo nung first round. We're actually plus 21. Pero when it comes to the second round, nakita mo nag-adjust kasi plus 9 na lang.
Yeah.
So next, for the blocks, actually, look, mababa pa tayo by 1. It's 6 to 7 in favor of UE. Although tabla na lang siya by the second round kasi 10 each na lang. For the services, we were serving better during the first round. Plus 4 tayo. Tabla na lang ulit tayo din sa second round. Dito yung naging mabigat, at least for me, the errors. So the first round, plus 7 tayo, 42-35. For the second round, plus 8. Ibig sabihin, hindi pa rin natin na-address yung errors natin. That's 36-28. For the digs, makita natin lugi tayo. It's highly because of Kat Arado, who's the best libero for season 81. At the same time, he's one of our go-to liberos in the national team. So, for the second round, negative 20 tayo.
Ay, wow.
For the receptions, kita din na lamang sila kasi negative 14 tayo for the first round and negative 1 naman na lang tayo ng second round. As for the setting, we have better setting during the first round at plus 17 and medyo bumaba tayo at negative 5 for the second round. Important notes, first, they're retaining the services of head coach Carl Di Maculangan. So if we're going to compare yung performance nila before, medyo naging okay naman yung performance nila under Coach Carl last year. Kasi nagamit naman nila yung mga important players nila. Although, key departures include number 1, si Queen Abil, Judith Abil. She's their number 1 scoring option as an outside hitter. Next, their captain, Rosel Baliton. She was their middle blocker, converted to center, turned back into a middle blocker. Lai Bendo, the season 81 best setter. Kat Arado, of course. We can also note, sino pa ba? Jasmine Alcaide. She's a high-octane player. Reminds me of Shaya Adorador.
Yes.
Yung matipong pag hinugot mo siya, pag pinalaro mo siya, instant offense yung kaya niya dali.
Yeah.
Same is true with Jana Santa Maria. So yung experience niya, nagagamit din niya as she comes in for the first 6. So, yun nga.
Yeah, so you would imagine that the first round itself, there was some difference between the first round and the second round matches that we had for UE. So, Coach Di Maculangan probably made an impact already because he probably is one of the few coaches that was a late addition as part of the team also. So, he was able to make an impact already to the UE team, making sure, for example, that the things probably that happened to them in their first round didn't happen again in the second round. But luckily, we still won that one. But given that Coach Carl probably had more time with the girls now, so they probably have vastly improved also. So that's something we would be able to look out for. What are the things, Lee, do you think that we would need to watch out for now this time around for UE? And then what can they do and what they should have to make an impact against their match against you?
So what we're going to remember is, eto yung mga tao na dapat tinatandaan natin as scoring threats na ina-expect natin mag-step up with UE. First is yung captain nila, si Mayan Mendrez. She's an outside hitter. So dati parang normally second stringer siyang ipinapasok, pero na-develop siya into a better attacker when she was considered as the main scoring option for Generica kasi na-injure si Angeli Araneta. So her slot became open. Ang naging instant plug-in nila is si Mayan Mendez. So, kung mapapansin natin, dati siguro sabihin natin hindi siya masyadong leader material, ganyan. Pero at the end of the season, sa PSL, she started to ask for goals. She started to ask for sets. So, I think that's a plus factor for UE kasi she's speaking up na. Next, middle blocker.
Uy naman, ako pa ba?
Next is yung middle blocker combo nila in Seth Rodriguez and Yeye Gamarda. Bakit ko sila ina-identify? First, start tayo kay Seth. Si Seth naglaro siya for Marinera. What's special about Marinera? They have very good middle blockers, namely Ivy Remulla, who learned her skills under Coach Ramil sa Lasal. And also, nandun din si Nika Guliman. So, Nika is a former national team player. So, I'm pretty sure na natuto ng better skills si Seth sa kanilang dalawa ni Ivy. Next, Yeye Gabarda. Si Yeye, ginamit siya ng Generica din. So, dati hindi siya masyadong gamitin. Pero nung nagkaroon sila ng open slot for a middle blocker, pinakita niya na sobrang worth it niya kasi sobrang bilis ng quicks, sobrang ganda ng paso. Maganda din yung timing niya sa mga bola. Kaya I think kailangan din natin abangan si Yeye Gamarda.
Oh, yay, yay. Yay.
But yun, next question, at least for me, kasi most probably ang starting setter na nila is si Lara Clavano. Si Lara is a 5'9" setter.
Wow.
So she's got blocking reach. So hindi siya yung ordinary setter na padadaanan lang natin kasi medyo maliit. So, isa pa is, inaantay ko actually if Juliet Katindig is going to come back.
Okay.
Because she's an open hitter and at the same time, she doubled up as a libero kay Santa Lucia.
Yeah.
So kung kailangan nila ng backline defense, pero at the same time kayang umutos, pwede saan siyang gamitin eh.
She's being rumored to have committed, I think, to Marinera, but until we see the lineup actually to UP, we probably would not be able to confirm if she's going to be in the lineup of UP. Probably see that in the coming days also.
And yun, yung isa pang tinatanong ni Mark is ano yung dapat gawin ng UP to win against UP. First is to maintain yung defense. Kasi yung defense talaga sila namumuhunan. If they get it right sa first ball, definitely kaya nilang bigyan ng better options yung opposite hitter. From the side of UP, we want to disrupt that defense. Kasi yung libero nila ngayon, si Babol, she's from the same high school ni Kat Arado. If I'm not mistaken, si Kat mismo yung nag-introduce sa kanya sa UP. So we'll probably expect around the same level of defense from her for someone like Kat to actually endorse, di ba, na siya yung gamitin. So from UP, kailangan natin silang i-disrupt. So kailangan natin sila ng bigyan ng heavier services, medyo mas mabigat na palo, and mas matalinong palo.
Yes.
Sample. Sample ng matalinong palo o describe ang matalinong
Well,
palo.
we need to vary it, obviously. For example, if we feel, for example, that specific defense pattern, for example, they're leaning towards the cross-court shots, or they're probably heavily guarding the deep shots, for example, maybe we can do some drops, and maybe we can go down the line if in any case.
The variety.
Yeah, the variety of the shots, and we have very, very talented wingers to actually do that. Even our middles, probably, given their experience in the pro leagues, is something. There's something, for example, that they'll be able to display, to disrupt a little bit their defense pattern, and maybe break certain rhythms if in any case that they go, for example, into a scoring run. Again, one of the things that UE is experiencing right now is they're currently rebuilding. Given the loss, obviously, of a few of their seniors, a few players no longer committing as well in their final year. They are looking, obviously, to build that renewed chemistry and then also come in strong into this new season. And having a win against UP, which is retaining a good lineup of seniors, it would be a confidence boost for them to start off the season. And for UP side naman, we really need to stay strong, play our strengths, know obviously where to attack, and then probably do a little bit of research as well against the players against UP. Because we haven't seen them as actually at least play as a unit as well in the last off-season. So gamayan pa tayo ng konti when it comes to UE. And that's one thing that goes into an advantage for a team like UE because they haven't been seen. But for a team like UP, they probably know, especially our first stringers, our first 6 or 7 players on how they play. So they probably will be able to have a plan of attack or a plan of defense against us already. So yeah, so Lee, what is your prediction for that match? I'm putting you on the spot. Here we go.
Kasi alam mo na hindi ko to sasagutin.
No comment daw, no comment.
Okay.
Ikaw.
Okay. I am Lady Guard of CHK, and I am saying that we will have a good result this Saturday.
Feb 15.
Yes, that we will have a good result. Historically, we are being pushed to a 5-setter by UE.
Yes, for the past.
Yeah. I think we're still going to be winning, but it might not be a surprise if we get pushed again to 5 sets. But we're probably going to be winning.
Yay!
If we're not going to be winning, then you can find me in Okada.
Gagawin mo doon?
Okada buffet, and then
lalamon.
the slot machines.
Wawaldas ng pera. Manalo kayo UP.
Did they finish last year?
No, nanonood
No,
na kayo.
it's not.
Sino last?
7. Last year, it's
Was it NU?
Parang was it?
NU?
but definitely not you.
Not U8 because we're 5 versus 7. So that's the matchup for the first round, for the first match as well. But it's not U8 actually. Okay?
Okay.
Okay?
Yes, Pim?
Yes, baby.
It's the first game eh, di ba?
Yes.
Yes.
The season. So, malamang may mga jitters pa yan.
Correct.
Game jitters.
Yeah.
So, to gauge that, yun nga, it's gonna be the factor ng veterans.
Mm.
They should lead the team.
Mhm.
Just like in basketball. So they should lead the team and have a proper mindset going into the game.
Yeah. Just have fun. Just have fun. It's good actually that we're playing in the morning, less focus, for example. The good thing about playing in the morning, umaga pa lang, naka-hashtag UP fight na sa
Yeah!
So let's make it trend. Let's not make it a deterrent na hindi wala sa atin yung limelight. Punuin pa rin natin ang MOA Arena. Let's
Naman.
show them actually how strong the UP supporters are for the girls this season. Again, this is the last playing year for some of our seniors. So let's celebrate them actually serving for UP, playing for UP, and let's give them their full support. We have a great chance this season to make it to the Final Four and even take the championship, for example, if things fall into place as well for us. So let's go ahead and support. And additionally, just a reminder, if you would like to support our women's volleyball team and also some of the second semester sports teams as well for UP, don't forget to go to Nowhere to Go But Up website and purchase some of the items that they have there. So
That
this is one of their shirts, Atin 82. So they
Not
have-
sponsored to, guys, ah.
not sponsored at all. So they do have some items there that
Pero
would be
pwede.
yeah. They have some items there.
Mandirect, Sir Mandirect.
There are items there specifically for the UP women's volleyball team, shirts that you can purchase, and if you purchase, the funds would directly go 100% to the women's volleyball team. And then meron ding fund ko, I think, para sa UP men's team as well.
Yeah.
That you can find.
Jelly, yes.
So, ano? Ang bag?
Sold out na. Sold out na.
Go on.
Kung sold out na, that means UP men's and volleyball team, gawa pa kayo ng marami. Kasi sold out na siya.
Yes, Pim.
Yung game siya sa Saturday ba? Saturday.
Yes.
Second day women, so yung men's will be playing before.
Yes, 9 a.m. men's.
Gigising na rin lang tayo ng maaga, make it a little bit earlier para we can make it to the men's games.
Yeah.
And
Kasi
yeah.
we're also working hard for this.
And bantay-bantay na tayo sa SM tickets, everyone. Monday pa lang. Kasi usually on the opening weekends, they are selling the tickets pretty early. Kasi historically, on a weekend game, they probably would sell it on a Thursday or a Wednesday. But for an opening weekend, they might even sell it already on a Tuesday. So bantay-bantay tayo if you really want to buy seats and watch and support the UP Fighting Maroon.
And say no to scalpers.
Yes, if you can manage
Yes,
to
oo.
get extra tickets, please do, but please sell them at the regular prices.
At
Sa mga
cost.
ka-UP fight natin, guys.
Oh.
Yes, correct.
And help.
Diba, guys?
And again, please go ahead and subscribe as well to Maroon Talk.
Yes.
So that you get all of the updates regarding the UP Fighting Maroon, so all of the teams. So Pim will be covering a lot of volleyball this season, including basketball, possibly 3-on-3, football as well. I think he's going to be delving into football as well. So
Kaya mo ba, Pim?
Kaya pa?
Are you still alive?
Kasama ko kayo.
Oh, kasama raw tayo. Oh my God, good luck.
Last Ito lang, just wanted if you have thoughts on the men's game kahit in general. The first game.
yeah, on the men's game itself, obviously, it's a good deal for them to be able to be featured as well. One match in the morning, one match in the afternoon. Our team has been practicing really, really well. Actually, we have friends as well that are part of the team.
Confirm.
Coach
confirm.
Ralph, and the men's team as well has been a great supporter as well of the women's team as well. So they've been watching. So you'll be able to see them actually watching the women's game. And I implore everybody to actually watch them as well. Kasi doon yung makikita actually yung bilis ng laro nila.
Separate episode na.
Iba yung difference ng laro ng women's.
May
sa
direct-
men's. Kung gusto
may
nyo
director
ng-
po
kung
sila
gusto nyo
dito.
ng mas mabilis, ng mas malakas, ng mas exciting. Though I'm not saying the women's game are not, pero iba yung excitement na talaga
Yeah.
men's games.
Yeah.
So punta tayo, nood na.
Nood na pareho. Woo!
Yep. I'm so excited as well to see the final uniform that we have for both men's and women's team. Yeah. Seems like merong neon, may maroon.
Ah.
So, may pag may makikiuso tayo sa year 2000. So we'll see, and we'll look forward obviously to be seeing the team as well, especially our seniors on their last play. Anything else? Yeah, we're good.
Yeah.
Last thoughts.
Last thoughts,
UP fight.
be fine. And if we're going to wake up a little bit earlier, guys, kailangan din ng men's na support.
Yeah. And kung mag-UP fair kayo, do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Kung magpa-Friday kayo, sumakay na rin kayo ng bus ng ng UP Fighting Maroon papuntang MOA.
Diretso na kayo.
Diretso na kayo, no? Matulog na kayo after the game.
Kasi.
Matulog na lang kayo after the game.
After the fair.
So, everybody enjoy UP Fair this week. It's going to be festivity start this Monday, and itapusin natin ang festivities coming this Saturday in the Mall of Asia.
Yay!
See you!
Subscribe.
Good morning. So, UP fight.
UP Fight!
Guys, UP fight!
Thank you.
Wala.